These are two devices to completely transform your driving experience and bring a lot of technology like Apple Carplay and Android Auto and even dash cams. That's the highlight with these. These are like a multi-tool for your car. It's pretty sweet. But we want to find out, does a $140 price difference mean that you should buy this over this, or is this cheaper option a better option? We're going to call this the budget option. We're going to call this the daily driver investment option. We've done a couple of these, but they keep coming out with new models and there's some new technology, and with the dash cams integrated, that's a lot of things you can hit in one deal. Whether you have a U-Haul truck, you're driving across the country that doesn't have any tech, whether you have a leased vehicle, a rented vehicle, an old vehicle, maybe you are borrowing a car that you know that doesn't have it and you're traveling for work or something weird, you can spend a couple $100 or even $100 and get devices like these. But these are extremely similar specs, extremely similar features. So we want to find out, is more expensive more better? If you want to go the daily driver investment option, by the end of this episode you won't find a better deal. I have it linked in the description. It automatically applies my discount code, or you use my name when you're in the checkout screen of Carplay's website. I'll have editor Justin put that on screen. It's just my name, Cameron Alford. That will save you $50. That means it's $10 cheaper than Amazon. It's the cheapest place you'll find it. And if you purchase this from Carplay direct, they ship it to you really quick, right away. It's comparable to Amazon in every way, shape, and form. They're just able to offer you a better price when you order direct from them. So it's a no-brainer. You can buy both of these on Amazon if you prefer that. I'll have that linked as well. This is $99 from Amazon. Let's unbox them and see how they compare. Quick message on behalf of myself and the Karma Speed team. There's 4 of us. We bought a 2004 Honda Civic Si. We're going to transform from this to this in a render to reality series on this channel. Why we're doing this is the most important thing though. To transform and give away a fun car to help someone in need and inspire action in every garage is why we're doing this. So we're manifesting that someone wins this car that needs it to get them from A to B and it changes their life dramatically, or if someone gets it and they don't necessarily need it, they have someone in their life that they want to give it to, and we can share that story with you. Giving us enthusiasts all something to rally behind to change one person's life dramatically is what this is all about, and inspire everyone to go out, make progress on their car, just like we are on this Honda Civic. These are on the cheaper side, super relatable, easy to work on, you can learn a lot from them, and they're a blast. Cheapest, easiest, simplest way is to grab an iPhone wallpaper for a couple bucks, Apple Pay. It's easy, you can support the cause, or if you want to get some new apparel, we just added a bunch of stuff for any type of occasion. We have all the new collections you can see on the site. As well, if you need any car parts, everything goes on the site. Bunch of year, make, and models. You might have been holding out for a while to get some car parts. All the above gets you entered through December 31st. We have this going on, and going into the new year, we're going to be sharing that story with you. Whoever wins this, including potentially you. I hope this excites you. I hope you want to support the cause and get entered. I'll see you on the site with the link in the description. Let's get back in the episode. Box comparison. I can't deny this magnetic, it feels more like an Apple product. This is straightforward to the point. Open it up. This one has like a mag strip, similar already. Now both of these have a 350-degree rotation dash cam, which I don't know exactly what that means when it comes to practically using it, but we'll see. This comes stationary with this stick-on mount for your dash. It's kind of rubbery. That's interesting. Don't like sticking things onto my dash, but that's probably the most sturdy way to mount something. Let's come over here to the Carplay. This is the more expensive one. It's a lot slimmer feeling. Wow, you've got a nice logo on the side right here. This just feels like definitely the lightest and the nicest Carplay device I've ever personally had around. We've got the camera lens right here. Looks like it slides up. I was wondering how that works. And then this camera can rotate. Interesting. And it can go down, so it's not sticking up in the way all the time like that if you just want to get the road. Take a little bit deeper look into the boxes. Things are abnormally similar. Here's the user manuals. Similar feel, but the Carplay is definitely put together better. But who uses these, right? Let's take a look at the suction cup mounts. This is the least invasive option for your vehicle, especially if it's not yours. This looks like a different style mount than I've seen, so that's something to keep in mind. Oh, here's one advantage I already noticed. Black suction cup. When you have this in the window, when you're looking at it from the outside versus clear, this will get brown and tan over time. This will stay black and look nicer longer. These are definitely slightly different, similar quality. I'm liking the Carplay on this though. And this mounting system works really well. It's simple. Go on the back and it clicks in and it's extremely sturdy. Snap it out easily. Let's go to the power supply. We have a cheaper option, the budget. We have a USB to have available if you need it, and then it's a USB-C plug-in. Pop over to Carplay. These are actually identical, but the Carplay one is a 90-degree cable. So it's gonna look a little bit better, more uniform in your vehicle. So when you have the power source plugged in, it just goes uniform out the bottom, straight down, which to me, OCD, those little details matter in the long game. Now let's go over here. We're gonna go to the budget option, plug in the power source, and now you've got this wire coming straight out the side, and then it's gonna have to route down. Not really a fan. Compared, if we have to sit here and compare, which that's the point of this, right? Let's talk about the dash mount on the daily driver investment option. Very similar, but slightly different shape, and they're unique mounts. Oh wow, that's lame. The only way to get this off is little baby screws. That's how you change from this to this instead of that quick disconnect. So that's a little time consuming, that's annoying. That's why this kit right here comes with a second rubber piece. Why does it come with a plastic trim tool? I have no idea. Maybe to pull up some plastic trim to hide the power cable. Comes with an aux cable, which is nice, but that's why it comes with this little screwdriver, because you're gonna need that. So I don't really think that that's a perk at all. It's kind of time consuming. Carplay does come with an aux cable as well. Now they have comparable power supplies. This is gonna be interesting. I want to see the screen quality next when we hook them up. I know there's different types of mounting systems out there. This is one of them for like certain vehicles. So if you have one of these mounting systems in your car to use, the Carplay comes with it as well. I'm not sure what the name of this system is, but it's like where you have the poles in your car. Kind of like a cop car or something. Prepping this to install it in my truck. We're gonna do these side by side. I have to break out the screwdriver, sit here and unscrew these so I can do the suction cup. This is a far less superior design, that's for sure. See, I'm dinking around all over the place. These things are small. Can't get it in here. Come on. Where'd the fourth one go? So one thing I just noticed is on the budget option, the camera, it only slides up and moves around. It doesn't do like this one does, which is crazy, and turn around. So like, what if you just were with your friends, you wanted to get a clip, maybe you were an Uber driver for the night and you wanted to get some sketchy people with you, literally anything. This is pretty cool. You can rotate this and choose literally any direction where you want to point it. Another perk to the Carplay, I just pulled it out, is that it comes with a 64 gigabyte micro SD card already installed into the unit. So you don't have to buy that. That's included in the price. That's nice. This one did not come with one in the packaging or the unit. This is one of the most important parts. These devices are crazy easy to set up. Get your suction cup ready. And tighten all the hinges. Not that I'd put it in my view. This is just for video reasons. Both are set up. USB-C clips in nicely. What I'm gonna do, because this will drive me nuts, is run the cable under my dash mat. All right, let's see what the startup screen looks like on both of these. We got a Bugatti on one. The screen quality looks pretty cool. Got the Carplay boot up. One thing I noticed right away is like the way this cable goes, it's just so much more loud than this. So this is nice right out of the gate. Both have very similar image quality. Looks like we have a little more contrast over here. Very responsive touch. Oh, similar sound. Interesting. It's not uncommon for these to have similar software. Different people making the hardware, then they contract out and pay for the software. Let's go to settings, split screen mode. Split screen mode is only supported Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Audio output. We have the speaker, which you can hear right now. We have Bluetooth audio. You have FM transmitter and aux. I definitely notice a recurring theme of this falling, and I keep tightening it really tight. It's falling right now. Like, why is it doing that? Oh, check that out. There's the dash cam. I'll raise it a little bit. Okay, let's go to the camera here. Oh, that gets almost all the way out of the way of the suction cup. Then I can turn it around, and now you can see us. Huh. That's pretty cool. Let's face it forward. So this one did come with the card, so I'm formatting it really quick just to be safe. We can go to the camera. We just started recording. It's in 1080p. What is the quality? What does the audio sound like? If it has any. Point this any direction. We gotta get an SD card to put in this one, and then we can compare quality. Let's go ahead and connect the phone. Let's test the Carplay Ride one first. Carplay, Bluetooth, popped up right away. Hit pair as it's connected. Just like that. Apple CarPlay is already ready to go. That's a really nice size. I like that. Now I'm gonna do the same process. Oh, we can see we're recording right now. That's nice to have. Apple CarPlay. Look for the Bluetooth device, T86. Just hit pair, allow favorites to sync. See how long it takes. Use CarPlay. And this is completely wireless, by the way. All right, it's connected. Went pretty quick. We can still see the side menu over here. It doesn't go the whole screen, so you can go back and forth to the camera. You can aim the camera around a little bit. It's kind of whack. Nothing crazy. Wonder how we connect this to the speakers in the car. Both have auto dimming, which is key. This can also go up to 2.5K, 1080p. So the budget option, if we go to audio output, we got speaker, CarPlay, auto, which we can connect to the Bluetooth of your car, FM transmitting, and the aux cable. Let's try the best option, which is the CarPlay and the Bluetooth. So I'm gonna connect to the Apple CarPlay first. Okay, now let's go to audio output. Please use your phone to connect the Bluetooth of the original car. Now it's asking if I want to pair. Yes. I'm so shocked that this actually works. We're connected. Whoa, we're connected to both? Let's try it. All right, we're gonna play some Christmas music. Oh dang, that's high tech. Completely wireless, connected to my phone, CarPlay, and the Bluetooth of my car. Connectivity options for the budget, A+. The quality is good too. All we need to test next is the cameras. Overall, they're pretty similar so far. Turning that off for the moment. Let's go bounce over here. CarPlay, let's connect. Okay, connecting to Carplay Ride. Cool. Now I like how this is full screen. It doesn't have the menu over here. It's just full Apple CarPlay. That's a huge OCD bonus. Combine that with the cord. I am liking this a lot more. Let's go back to the home of the actual tech on here. Let's go to audio output. Let's go to Bluetooth audio. The projection screen is connected and switching briefly disconnect. Do you want to switch? Confirm. Please use your phone to connect to the Bluetooth original car stereo. Okay. Smart screen, audio output. Phone's connected, same thing. Back to Apple CarPlay. Let's try it again. Apple CarPlay check, and we're in business. These have come a long way. This is great. So let's recap before we go test the dash cams. This is full screen. Over here you have a little bit of that menu here that you saw. So as far as display quality, comparable. This is better because it's full screen, full rotating camera. I'm gonna get an SD card for this. Let's go drive and see what they look like. So far, to me, this is looking like it's worth it. Overall quality. Before we go drive, I want to preface something important. If you want to use the suction cup mounts so it's not invasive to your vehicle, do it so it kind of rests right here. Don't have them elevated like I do. I wanted to have it easy for comparison, but have it rest here so it doesn't bounce up and down. So when you see it bouncing up and down in this video, it's totally fixable. Just have it rest on your dash, just barely, and then it won't rock up and down, and you can use the suction cup mount. The other mounting device where it actually sticks to the dash, you could take a hairdryer or a heat gun if you wanted to remove it so it doesn't damage your dash. That's also a great option. So the suction cups, when it's bouncing, don't worry about that. There's totally ways around it. It's just the way I have it set up for comparison that might make you think about it, and I wanted to pre-warn you about it. The second thing I need to preface is that this mounting location is so bad for visibility, I would never mount it here. For something like this, I'd probably put it like over here and like a little lower. This is just for video purposes. So when you feel like, is that too big? I kind of like the big, but is that a dumb? No, it's fine. It's just the way I have it mounted, it's gonna mess with your head, so. All right, let's take the opportunity to test the video quality. Point at us for a sec. This is kind of, what do we have, like a little vlog camera, potentially? Swivel it that way, swivel it that way. Go over here. You can see even right now, like right here, the menu is just always there. This is like always full screen. I love that about the Carplay ride. They obviously have the details figured out, the cord, the full screen, the swivel camera, the black suction cup mount. My main focus with these devices is always out of the box and overall, how do they function in your day-to-day life? How do they integrate? It needs to be as simple as possible. Keep the cables out of the way, the unboxing, the mounting system, the software, the audio. They've obviously all are getting pretty competitive with the connectivity, the software side of things, but the hardware is clearly a little bit better with the Carplay ride, and that's what you're paying for. So for something you're going to use potentially every single day, I would recommend the daily driver investment option for a little bit more money, but both are honestly great options and they both function well. We've done other tests in the past on this channel where the cheap option is just a disaster. This is not a clear disaster. It's just the details. Are you a details person? And I feel like most people will lean that route with something like this because they have to look at it, use it every single day. Reviewing the footage on my computer right now, the Carplay ride wins again. It has audio on its dash cam. So whether you have it facing you to record yourself or the situation at hand, having audio is super important in case of an emergency or accident or fun moment. So the fact that the budget option doesn't have audio on its camera, lame. If you enjoyed this video but you're not too sure about if you want like a really wide narrow screen, I have this one right here. It's a little bit different of a device but similar. You can go check it out. I'll see you over there.